guys, it's Nikki and welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for watching today's video where we're going to chat about must-haves for visiting Walt Disney World in the summer, because we all know it is hot as ever, and I want to make sure that if you're visiting during the summer months that you are prepared and that you have everything you need to have to, one, not to be miserable, and to two, to still have a magical time. First, let's address the elephant in the room. Yes, my ears are inner tubes. I just feel like this was the perfect video to wear these. And this one's getting a little floppy. I tried to blow it up. Yep, we're just gonna, So if it falls down, we're just rocking with them today. But let's get started. One question I get a lot from people is, when should I visit Walt Disney World? And that's a great question, because there are so many times throughout the year that you can visit. Beginning of the year, it's going to be a lot cooler, but you do have some Run Disney race weekends that you want to avoid, some cheerleading weekends that you might want to avoid, and then you hit the summer months, and then that's when the heat kicks in. Crowds are sometimes a little bit more during the summer months, like especially over the 4th of July or any holiday weekends. But because it's so hot, it's not like super uber crowded every single day. And then you get into the fall where, the fall ain't no joke in Disney, especially in August and September. That humidity can just get you right in the soul. And then you hit your Halloween time, and like August, Halloween starts, so like those crowds are gonna start coming, and then you hit another Run Disney weekend in October and November, and now you're at the holidays. So truly, my advice is you just have to go when it's best for you. If you don't want to take your kiddos out of school, or you can't go during the school year yourself, go during the summer, it's fine. But hopefully when you do visit during the summer, these items will help you have a more magical time and hopefully not be so hot the entire day. I post this video, I'm actually at Walt Disney World currently, dealing with the heat of the summer of June. We're really excited. I'm actually leaving May 30th, and then we are all coming back June 8th, and we will have like a group of 11 or 12, I can't ever remember, but we are really excited for our big Walt Disney World family trip that we do about every other year now, and it's just going to be so much fun. It's going to be so hot, and I cannot wait. I am so excited for this trip. We are fortunate that we're able to visit Disney World a good amount of times throughout the year, but my sister and her family and my grandparents and my parents and Jackson and I aren't all together all the time, and so it's really fun when we're able to do this. Very grateful that we're still able to do it with my grandparents as well. So while I was packing and getting everything ready, I'm like, you know what, I need to share all of the fun summer finds that we take when visiting during the summer. So make sure you are subscribed, because packing videos, vlogs, so many fun videos are coming your way. So let's dive in to number one on my list is a must-have all year long, and that is a water bottle. So I am a water bottle girl. I got my Stanley right here that I have with me almost every single day. At any moment, I will always have a water bottle with me. I have been using the, let me grab it. Pause 1 second. Last couple of trips, I've actually been taking this Stanley water bottle. So this is the flip top, and I love using these. I use this one around the pool that my parents have, and it just keeps my drinks nice and cold. I love Stanleys. I love my Stanleys. I also love Simply Modern. I also love my Brewmate. I love water bottles in general. I always have loved water bottles. I love Turvis tumblers. Like, I normally don't travel with those. I use those at home, but because like there's a closure, but I always have a straw in it as well. Love Corsicle as well. Like, give me all the different water bottles. But the new water bottle that I got for this trip is in, I cannot pronounce words. So it's an Owala. These are like fancy. All the girlies have them. My friend Ashton actually brought one during our trip in March that she joined us on. I just got this one. It is a 32-ounce water bottle. Already added some fun stickers. I have a small shop, Casey's Corner, where I sell Disney stickers. This one is not mine, but the balloons are mine, and then the Eras Tour sticker is mine, and then I actually am releasing this one very soon for the Chiefs, which is really exciting. Chiefs fan before Taylor Swift. Just want to add that. Huge Swiftie over here. So it's like all the worlds are colliding, which I am here for. But anyway, so this water bottle is really nice because it has like a regular drink, but then it also has a straw, which is really cool. I haven't used it yet, to be totally transparent, but I got it for our Walt Disney World trip because my sister got one. My sister got my mom one for Mother's Day, and I'm like, I want to be a part of the Cool Kids Club. So I will report back on Instagram or maybe here. My plan is to do an unpack with me video as well as a pack with me. So we'll see how this one works out. I don't know if I'll still bring this one. I don't really need two. I like this one because it will fit in my backpacks. It won't fit in my fanny packs, but it has like this little guy on it that I could just like hook it on to my fanny pack if needed as well. Anywho's, I'm excited to use this. I might bring a smaller one if I want to fit it into my jumbo fanny. I could, but number one item that you should bring all the time is a water bottle and liquid IV. I love liquid IV. I know people use all different types, but something just to like help you stay hydrated is really, really important when you are traveling, and especially during the hot summer months. Item number two that I take with me all year long, but could not survive in Walt Disney World without it, is a portable fan. So portable fans, it is just amazing. I honestly should use them more at home for like my nephew and niece's sporting events or like sporting events that we go to. I personally have this little guy from Amazon. Some people like the ones with the misters. I don't really love those. I think this one does just fine. I've had it for a couple of years now. This is actually my second one. I had a pink one like way back in the day before the pandemic, way back in the day, like 2019 and up. I had a pink one and it finally died on me. So I got myself white. Jackson has black. Jackson always forgets his, so I actually went and grabbed it because I'm going to start packing, and now I got like something in my eye from that dang fan. His is dead. And that is pro tip number one. Every single night, I always make sure our fans are plugged in and charged. Number one, always make sure that your fans are charged. Literally the worst thing is when you get to the parks and you're like, oh, I'm so hot, I need to get my fan out, and it is dead. It is just a regular like little charging thing. It comes with a charging cable, but you can use any one that fits there. I can't remember like what the fancy name of that one is currently at the moment, but I love these. It's also great when you're standing in line and you're in air conditioning in line and it's like just so hot in there still because there's so many people. Throw this fan on and that air conditioned air goes through there and hits your face. Glorious. You're welcome. Thank me later. Fans must have. Also, I'm going to say this one time so I don't have to constantly say it after every single thing. I will leave links to all of these things in the description down below. They are affiliate links, so I make probably about 10 cents on them if you purchase something from my links. I'm not even being dramatic. It's barely anything, but it helps support my channel and I really do appreciate that. So next item are cooling towels. Love-hate relationship with the cooling towels, and yes, we have the fun Disney ones. I got these for Jackson and I actually put them in our stocking stuffers. Great stocking stuffer item a couple of years ago. And so we have the Disney cute cooling towels, but you can also just have the regular cooling towels that you can find on Amazon. So I'll leave these ones linked down below, but normally they're pretty long and not wide. All you do if you've never used a cooling towel before, you just dunk it in water, and so you can go under a drinking fountain, or you can ask for like a free glass of water at any of the quick service locations. and you get it really wet, and then you can just put it around your neck and it helps cool you down. Here's the thing with the cooling towels, okay? This is sopping wet. Like, you can drain it out or whatever, or rinse it, but your whole shirt now then becomes soaking wet. So just know that before you use a cooling towel, that everything on you up here is just gonna be wet because of the cooling towel. While that might be cooling for you, sometimes it's annoying. I don't think I really realized it. I had like my cooling towel on and I was rocking and I was feeling great. And I think I even did like the fancy, like, oh, like tuck and cover or something, because I didn't want it to like hang. But then like my entire shirt was just like soaking wet. I didn't realize it, and then we did a PhotoPass photo. If I can find the picture, I'll like post it up here. But then it was just like my entire shirt was wet in the picture, and I was like, my entire shirt is soaking wet. I didn't even realize it. Pretty funny, but these are really, really important. I always go fan first, and then if I'm like absolutely I need something, then I'll pull my cooling towel. Except, shout out to my sister, because she found these on Amazon for her kids when they have fevers, and it is a cooling patch. So never have used these before. This will be our first trip using these. It comes in a box of 20. They're good for like reducing fevers, temperature dropping, sunburn, toothache, headache, tiredness, sleepy, helps you refresh. But then the biggest thing is it helps protect people from heat stroke in the summer. So this is really easy to use. You just open the bag, get the patch out, peel off the protective film, and then it says to like clean the skin before you put it on, make sure it's dry. Place the cool patch on the forehead, back of your neck, or other places you want to cool. So the back of the neck, I think that's going to be the real winner during our trip in Disney this time. So I'm just going to open these and see what they look like, and we can look at them together. Again, I haven't used these before, but I definitely am going to try it. So it's just like this little cooling pouch. So you could take maybe you could take a couple of these and throw them into your bag. Okay, so it literally says use each cooling patch for as long as needed, but only use it once. So it's not reusable. Works better after refrigeration, but don't have it be frozen. So if you have like those little beverage coolers, or if you're staying in a larger room that has a full fridge, you could throw these in there. I'm definitely gonna give them a try. It really doesn't hurt to try. I like these. Oh, it says effective up to 8 hours. So there you go. I like these because it's like just gonna cool me down and not like make my entire shirt wet like the cooling towels. So I'll report back on how I like these as well. Something new that I grabbed for our trip. Another thing that I think is important to have is a wet bag. So I got these off of Amazon, and I actually purchased 2 more from Amazon. I got similar style to this one, and then I got the Pixar one, which is really cute. I gifted these on a Disney cruise, and I've always get so many questions on that video about these cooling bags or these wet bags. And so it is just a huge bag in the middle, and it has like a, I don't even know what type of like nylon-y material maybe. It is technically a Disney baby bag. I don't know why. But it has a strap here, so I guess like if you hang it from your stroller or something. But these are really helpful for storing your cooling towels in them post usage. Or if we go to the water park during the summer, I'm gonna throw our bathing suit in here. I will put my water shoes in here. You can put any clothes in here if you have kiddos and they're just sweating, or there's a splash part, or there's a splash pad kind of area in Magic Kingdom. You could throw their wet shoes in here, or whatever, their wet clothes, diapers, anything in here. And then that's gonna keep everything separated from everything that's wet, separated from everything else, because it doesn't like bleed through. So definitely Love these. They are multi-purpose. You can really use them for anything. Also, randomly, Ziploc bags are also good to bring if you have a snack that someone doesn't finish, or you just need a bag to store something. If they like buy those little toys that have all the little princesses or the cars, get a Ziploc bag, throw them in there. You can get rid of the like huge plastic thing that it comes in. So definitely get yourself one of these little wet bags. They are really handy to have. And then finally, some type of rain gear. I just grabbed this umbrella to like have a prop for you guys. We love using ponchos, especially during the summer. Just like normally it's a quick rainstorm, so you can throw on that poncho, run to wherever you need to go, take off the poncho. You can get some really cheap ponchos at the Dollar Tree. I know the Dollar Tree like isn't in $1 anymore, but $1.50, whatever we're gonna call that store now. There's ponchos available there. There's ponchos you can get on Amazon, and I'll link a couple of our favorites in the description down below. But also just rain jackets too. One of our outlets recently, and I got a really nice North Face rain jacket for like 80% off that I'm really excited to bring because it has a hood too. My thing is I always have like a backpack or a bag with me, and so I like being able to put on my poncho or put on my raincoat, and then also throwing up an umbrella just to give a little bit more protection. Also, what's really nice about these is you could throw some flip-flops in here, or some shoes if you have tennis shoes on that you don't want to get soaking wet. Throw some flip-flops or whatever you need in here, so if it does start raining you can change your shoes. Jackson will put his Crocs in his backpack, and then we'll change them out if it's gonna start pouring down rain, because he normally wears his like nicer tennis shoes in the park, doesn't want to get them wet. Totally understand. But you just really want to make sure that you have some type of rain gear to help protect you, because those rainstorms just pop in and out throughout the entire day, which sometimes it's really nice because it's hot and you're like, oh my gosh, thank you for raining, I just like need a minute of coolness. But you also then are going to be soaking wet. You could even throw your wet socks in here. Like, if anything, if you get anything out of this video, go to Amazon, buy one of these, buy 2 of them, whatever you need. I now own 3 because they're just so helpful, and you can use these for so many different things. So a couple other random things: sunglasses, a hat that's like gonna be cool for you, but also recognize that if it's a darker color hat, it might just make you even hotter. Make sure the clothes you're wearing are going to not be heavy on you. So I like to wear a lot of like athletic dresses or lightweight shirts, lightweight colors, and that's going to also help deter that heat from your body. Lastly, something that you might get when you go to Disney in the summer is the Disney rash. So the Disney rash will go up your ankles and to your calves, and it's not, I don't want to say it's totally normal, but a lot of people get it. Doing the research that I have done, especially my mom, because my mom is like determined not to get this rash anymore, and it's so funny because we never used to get it, and then I feel like our trip in 22 was at the, I feel like that was the trip where we like got it. Like, she got it for the first time. I got it for the first time at Disneyland because we walked so much that day, and that is why that rash happens. It's like something from the heat in your feet, and like that's, yep, it just happens. It just is like red. It's kind of itchy. That's the thing that like stinks about it. It's because it's itchy. So make sure you're packing like Benadryl cream, cortisone cream, whatever you need. Some people will wear long socks or pants. That's supposed to help it. Just make sure you don't have anything like super tight on your feet. I love using Bomba socks. I also like wearing like cute Disney socks, but sometimes I feel like the suffocation of those with my, because I normally wear 2 pairs of socks if I have my cute Disney socks on, because wearing a good pair of socks is like a huge game changer when you're walking that much. but you'll see like people with super long, like almost compression socks on, and that's because they're trying to avoid the Disney rash. So if you do get a rash around your ankles or your calves during the summer months, even in the fall too, and even the winter, it's going to happen, and it's okay. Happens to everybody. But you're supposed to try and like stay hydrated. We do, but I'm at this point where if I get it, I just get it and put some lotion and some Benadryl cream on it, and then it's fine. It won't go away until we get home, but just know that if it happens, you're not the only one that has to deal with it. Alright guys, so that's gonna be it for today's video. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today, chatting about all the things that you need to bring to Walt Disney World when you vacation in the summer. I hope this is really helpful and that you're able to grab a couple of these things before your trip so you can make sure you have a magical time and more so enjoyable time and cooling times, and so you don't have to sit there while you're waiting for the parade just basking in the sun when you could have a nice cooling towel and a fan on your face. But I hope you guys have a magical rest of your day. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel so you never miss a magical moment here at home and at the theme park.